everyone, VN here. How many of you have ever had a plan that started out amazing? Everything is going great, and the next thing you know, the plan fails. And you're forced to find another way to complete that plan. For some of you, I'm guessing that 2020 has held more of those failed plans, scrambling to find another way in ways that you never imagined. Another way to communicate, another way to do your shopping, another way just to get through the day and survive another day in lockdown. While I've not experienced a pandemic before, I most definitely have had experience with having to adapt and find another way to live. When I was first paralyzed, I spent the majority of my time and energy focusing on all the things that I couldn't do. I was fixated about the things I didn't like about myself. I was stuck because I couldn't do anything the way I did before. And to be honest, I didn't want to. I remember saying one time, I don't even want to drive unless I can drive with my feet. I wanted desperately to be independent, yet I refused to do it differently than I did before. I had this perspective that doing it differently made me less of a person. This perspective was more paralyzing than my disability and more limiting than my chair. That choice to accept another way to drive with hand controls instead of my feet gave me so much independence. But you know what? I had to push through some self-imposed ideas about myself and my situation, or I would never be open to even finding another way. Can you relate to that? I want to tell you this story. So I returned home from running errands this one day. I pulled into my garage and got out of my chair and rolled into a lift that allows me to access my house without having to climb stairs. Well, the keypad to the side door was broken and it didn't work, so I couldn't get in. How was I supposed to get in? Yes, I could have called my neighbor to come, but I had this bright idea. I bet you I could get in that front door. So you know what I did? I went around to the front door, I got out of my chair, and I bummed my way up those stairs, and stretching as far as I could, I managed to unlock that front door. I wormed my way into my house, I unlocked the garage door, I got back into my chair, returned to the garage to find the door open. Mission accomplished, as they say. I couldn't get into my house the way I had before, but I found another way. These stories might not seem life-changing to you, but they were for me. Because you see, this changed in perspective enabled me to have the courage to try other things. And if I didn't find another way to push past my fears and insecurities, I wouldn't be able to accomplish any of the things that I've accomplished today. And I wouldn't even have this message of hope and courage to share with you. And you don't want to know my secret? That's not really a secret at all. It's found in John 15, verse 5. It says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. You see, accessing God's help over trying it all in your own strength is not only just another way, but it's the best way. Are there things in your life right now that you can't control that's causing you anxiety? Maybe you're feeling trapped in the emotions you are feeling because of the way you view yourself or your situation. Maybe it's keeping you from moving forward. I want to challenge you to look at those obstacles, those giants in your path, and ask God to give you a courageous perspective to help you see that there is another way, God's way. Thank you.